I'm meteorologist John Marshall updating on the blizzard that is affecting the tri-state area. This could go down as a historic snowstorm for much of New York City and the vicinity. So we're going to watch this thing very closely over the next couple of hours, and I'm going to show you right now one of the computer models, and most of them, folks, have come into an agreement. Serious storm situation down southeast of Cape May, New Jersey. Plenty of high winds, plenty of moisture. You're looking at the colored shaded areas. That is the heaviest precipitation as they go from yellow, orange, and into the reds. The blue line is the 540 line, essentially the rain-snow line. Folks, this is for 1 o'clock this afternoon. So from this morning through early to mid-afternoon, very heavy snow rates are expected over much of the area, with the exception of areas to the north. Remember we talked about the storm of miles? The difference of 10 miles can be the difference of 10 inches of snow. Tough forecast up in the northern counties. But really, we've honed in and are very confident that we are going to get hammered with heavy snow. What are a couple questions that I still don't have answers to? Well, number one is just how far that heavy snow band gets. Number two, how much rain mixes in at the shoreline. We're going to have a strong northeasterly wind. Remember, the ocean water temperatures are still 7 degrees above average due to the incredible warmth we had in December. Also, what I'm concerned about with storms that get wound up, there is a dry slot that develops south and east of where the heavy snow band sets up. Where does that dry slot come in, and does the snow quit for a time? We're going to monitor the situation, and what it's called in meteorology is nowcasting. We're going to look at the radar and continue to update the forecast based on the radar trends. So, what can we expect? The brunt of the storm now, and between now and 7 o'clock, blizzard conditions, 1 to 3 inches of snow per hour in the heaviest snow bands. We could have thunder snow. Do not be surprised. Whiteout conditions. A blizzard constitutes winds in excess of 35 miles an hour, visibility below a quarter of a mile, and blowing and or falling snow for 3 consecutive hours. We're going to get it, okay? Again, the sharp cutoff to the north. Well, that will mean much lesser amounts. The mix and change terrain for a time at the coast. Happening, how long does that occur? Cuts down the amounts there as well. Wind gusts 30 to 60 miles an hour. There can be some power outages, especially where the snow is wettest, closest to the coastline. Tree limbs and power lines may come down. I hope you're prepared for that just in case it happens. Moderate to major coastal flooding for 2 to 3 high tide cycles, especially Ocean County early on in this storm, folks. This thing means business, and so do the updated snow totals. We've bumped them up again. Jackpot, 18 to 24 inches of snow. New York City, most of Long Island, down the turnpike into central and northern New Jersey. Either side of that, 12 to 18. Either side of that, 6 to 12. Mixing down the shore, lighter amounts because the heavy snow bands, where do they creep up? Do they stall right here or here? Then 1 to 6 inches over portions of the Hudson Valley. Again, the snow will taper off later this evening. It will come down very fast and very furious. It will be dangerous to be outside. We're looking at the possibility of a crippling snowstorm. And to put that into a perspective, the top 10 biggest snowstorms in Central Park since 1869. We've seen quite a few. In 06, 26.9 inches of snow fell. 2010, we had 2 of them around 20 inches. We're predicting 18 to 24. That possibly could make the top 10 snowstorms in New York City history. Folks, it's a dangerous situation. Do not venture outdoors if you don't have to. Remember, I'm a man of no hype, no nonsense. You know that when it comes to my forecasting. A realist in forecasting, and this does look like a very real and dangerous situation. I hope you prepared. You know, hopefully we prepared for the worst, and the best will be the outcome. www.johnmarshallweather.com. You'll get an updated forecast, updated webcasts, and I will post on Facebook at John Marshall Weather. Like that page as well. After it falls, I guess we're going to do a little sledding. Enjoy your Saturday. Please be safe.